Hey guys, it's Cameron from Manga Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing Psychic School Wars. I hope you enjoy. Psychic School Wars tells the relationship-heavy story of Ryoichi, a new transfer student with psychic abilities, and how he affects Kenji's set-in-stone way of life. Not only is his life made difficult by having to watch his crush fall for this new transfer student, but his oldest childhood friend seems to be troubled by this fact, and she won't talk to him about it. On top of that, what is this plan that Ryoichi has for Kenji and the future? As I started watching, the animation definitely stood out to me and was rather exceptional. It was something you would expect from a high-budget anime movie. However, the story was very strange to begin with, and it didn't have as much psychic and mind-reading abilities as I expected. The plot overall is a romance story with time travel and psychic powers just thrown in there. You can see they've tried to link people not truly being connected with mobile phones, which could have worked, but the way that they did it just seemed silly. And the psychic powers were a bit convoluted, and the time travel / future apocalypse was just glazed over with a short explanation. The characters are quite generic and tropey. With the love square that's going on, the main character Kenji is the typical oblivious to the girl that actually likes him kind of guy. The girl that likes him, Natsuki, is the typical tomboy friend since childhood, who has always liked the main character. The animation is by far the highlight of this movie, as I said. Bright vivid colours, excellent details and lifelike scenes. However, it is something I would expect from this sort of movie. This by no means lessens the quality of the animation, it's just the quality I would expect. The soundtrack doesn't stand out too much, but the songs that do have that peaceful and emotional feel. Both the opening and the closing also follow that emotional yet peaceful feel. The plot of this movie was very all over the place, with mobile phones being a rather silly point of conflict. And the characters were pretty generic, but they weren't bland. They did have some depth to them and were connectable because of their tropey nature. The animation was good, but was to be expected, and the soundtrack was nothing special. With all that, I'm giving Psychic School Wars a C. This wasn't a terrible movie, but the plot made it hard to follow and the ending was just confusing. Watch this if you do like romance with a splash of sci-fi, but don't expect to 100% understand the plot.